So if you're going to build a community, that's a two-way thing, not a one-way thing. They need to be able to ask you questions and you connect both ways. But really it's on a deeper level. So it's not about what you do, it's about why you do it.
Richard Sutcliffe, founder of Passenger Clothing, a brand that started in a camper van and went on to redefine what it means to build a purpose-driven business.
I didn't know anything about business, branding, how big things could go. Very naive. So it was never about, I know what we can do or we can't do, or we've got the financial backing to be able to do something. Didn't know anything. The reality was, as I was an electrician back then, and it just wasn't fulfilling me creatively, emotionally, purposely driven. I wanted to wake up and give a shit. That's the reality of it.
Welcome to Screw It, Just Do It, the show for those who decided to screw it and just did it. This is the podcast that brings you face to face with the entrepreneurs and business rebels who threw caution to the wind and built something extraordinary.
When you said lifestyle business, I always remember having this conversation with Julian Hearn from Huel, and him saying like he'd sold a business for, I think, single 7 figures. And then he decided he wanted a lifestyle business, and he was down here in Bournemouth, and he started Huel. First year did 750 grand, and he was just like that. I don't think this is going to be a lifestyle business. And then fast forward a couple of years, it was 50 million, and now I think it's north of 500 million. But can you remember then, like the exact moments, like where were you with Alexa? What were you doing at that time when you made that decision?
What, to start a business? I mean, I would say there's two sides to this. So yeah, I believe at this time we were in core. We used to surf and get in our van a lot, and that's kind of the reasoning behind it, was to try and blend those lifestyle balances. But we're in Canada, so I have my wife's family Canadian, and we're in the Pacific Northwest in the waves and trees. Hence my obsession with waves and trees, and the ethos and the visual identity of the brand. We were just like, yeah, this is what we need to do, and that was became really apparent, and that element around escapism. But so that was the idea, to create something, and that was the idea to just create this lifestyle. Maybe have a shop, you have your dog, you can bring the kids through. Really, I didn't know anything about business, branding, how big things could go. Very naive, literally, as an electrician, so I had an itch out to scratch. So it was never about, I know what we can do or we can't do, or we've got the financial backing to be able to do something. Didn't know anything. But the next penny dropped was, so we had our daughter born in she was born in 2017, and she was born with a medical condition. She's doing well now, but she was in hospital for 100 days, and the prognosis was she might not make it. It was brutal. And at that point, literally at that point, Passenger was starting to take off, and I remember it was sort of September of 2017. We'd just sort of gone out into store with Surf Dome and Anne's Cottage as two of the bigger retailers. We were D2C focused, but you could see the traction the community was building, how much it was resonating, and obviously it was a lovely sound to hear your Shopify orders pinging through, ping ping. It became a bit of a distraction in hospitals. We had to turn it off. It was another distraction, but it was that point of time we're like, holy shit, what we have created really does have legs. It really does have traction. So it led me to ask two different questions. Was one, obviously, I'm trying to deal with my life and with my daughter in hospital. And at that point as well, my dog was dying. So we've taken the dog with us. He passed away. It's brutal. It kicked the shit out of me for many years. But it made me realize, one, what we've created is very powerful and really does have legs. Two, I need to bring in the right people that can help scale it and unlock its true potential. You could, and a lot of people say, oh, that's very intelligent and that's very emotionally aware. I don't think it was that deep. I think that there was a point that's like, I've put so much in, I just can't let it fail. I think that's, if I'm being truthfully honest, but it was the right choice, and it's taught me a lot about myself, controlling ego, and it was the right choice at the right time. It did take me a long time to find the right people who would come in with the right mentality, the right fit, and the right understanding, because we were creating a new category, escapism, and we were creating a brand that can ebb and flow in everything that means. And it was new, and people was just like, I don't understand it, I don't get what you mean. But it went in the right direction. But it was brilliant that I was able to find those right people.
If this conversation resonated with you, don't just sit there, act on it. Make sure you follow or subscribe for more game-changing conversations, and remember, the only thing standing between you and your business breakthrough is the decision to screw it and just do it.